Welcome class 12th. Here we are going to begin with the very important part of your English course, that is reading skills. So we will start with the reading comprehension. Reading is a skill that can be acquired. Anyone can learn to read better and faster and thereby be able to comprehend in the lesser time. Comprehension, it involves a thorough understanding of the given passage consisting of one or more paragraphs. So it is meant to test the understanding powers and intellectual skills of a student. So comprehension refers to ability to read with understanding. We read for different reasons. It can be fun, for enjoyment, for learning. Sometimes we aim to understand and digest everything of the reading material. At other times, we want to form the broad idea or concept of something. And sometimes the vague idea of the reading is enough. So we just browse. Thus we come to know our aim determines our reading speed. When aim of our reading is complete comprehension and retention, we should try to have speed of at least 200 to 300 words per minute. One more important thing I want to discuss with you, that is that you should skim through the questions to predict about the content of the given passage or poem. That means through the questions you should try to assume the idea of the theme discussed by the writer. There will be then more clarity and focus about the particular theme discussed there. For example, if the questions are based on trees, birds or deforestation, you can easily predict that it is about forestation or degradation. So hence our thought process will begin reading with the same theme in the mind. Let's discuss about the points to be remembered while attempting the comprehension part. First is your habit of reading. Many of you have the habit of reading aloud while attempting the comprehension. So this reading aloud habit, it hampers the ability to comprehend, that means to understand the passage thoroughly. So we must read silently and should avoid vocalization, that means to give voice to the words, and sub vocalization. So keep in mind. So this way you can improve your reading skill. The second habit which you people, many of you do, that is regression. Regression means again repeat the same sentence. So listen what you do. Some students while reading, they stop in the mid sentence of the passage and go back again at the beginning. So this interrupts the natural flow of learning in your mind. So while you are going through any passage, read it till end. If you have then non-understanding, then give the second reading. And if again required, we can have the third reading also. Okay, but don't stop in the mid of the sentence or mid in the passage. You should go on. The third point that we should keep in mind while attempting this part, again many of you have the keeping the slow eye movement while attempting this part. When you people look at one word at a time, it hampers your speed. So some students, they have the habit to look at one word, they stick their eye only to one word or one sentence. But this eye movement should be fast while you are reading the passage. Another reason which affect the reading skill is the poor vocabulary. When the student is unfamiliar about the difficult words, so it affects definitely his reading speed. So we have to try to enrich our vocabulary by reading a lot in routine. But in such condition in exam, so what you would do? So then try to make intelligent guesses about the meanings by following the word attack strategy. So, this would help you to score full marks. Thus, we come to know comprehension is an important skill which involves fast reading and accurate understanding. So, one can sharpen one's comprehension skill with practice. You have to do a lot of practice to score full marks here. Yes, let's now learn about the strategies for attempting the comprehension. First is through skimming of the questions. So when you skim through the questions to predict about the content of the given passage or the poem, there will be then more clarity and focus about the particular theme. For example, if the questions are based on trees, birds or deforestation, you can easily predict that it is about forestation and degradation. Hence, your thought process will begin reading with this theme in the mind. Okay, so you have to try to skim through the questions to know about the theme or the expression given in that content. So this would be quite easy, that through the questions, after reading them, that you should try to make the idea about the given passage or the poem. So now this is after answering all the questions, short, very short, then you have to focus on the question that are given for testing your vocabulary skills. So for this, you have to read the given words, then look at the paragraph lines mentioned against them, then go through each word against the respective paragraph mentioned over there, and then try to replace the word there, and if you find the word is right in the context given and the same meaning it is coming through, so that means it is the right answer. After answering all the questions, both short, very short answers, then you have to focus on the questions that are based on testing your vocabulary skills. So for this, read the given words, look at the paragraph lines mentioned against them, and then go through each word against the respective paragraph mentioned, and then try to replace that word, and if you feel the meaning is coming out and it is quite relevant to the content, so it would be the right answer. So follow this technique. Now let's go through the additional tips for attempting the reading comprehension. First of all, write neatly and clearly your answers, as a neat presentation will be the good show to convey your answers. Secondly, if the questions are given in parts, try to answer all similarly in the parts. Don't write the answer in the paragraph form. So write separately according to the requirement of the question. Then you must keep in mind the marks allotted. If the question consists only of 1 mark, then try to answer only between 2 or 3 lines. Don't exceed. So your 1 line answer could also be sufficient. And then if the marks given of the question would be of 2, so that means you would try to answer that between the 4 to 5 lines. Okay, don't exceed the limit. So within 30 to 40 words you should try to answer. So follow this technique. Next one, if you are not confident about the spelling of a word, look up the passage quickly again and just go and browse the whole passage to check if the word is given there. So you should replace it again, just I told, replace the word you choose, and if the similar meaning is coming, so then it would be the answer required there. So at last I want to discuss one more common mistake of you, that sometimes you write 2 answers to a single question. You think your first one could be wrong, So without cancelling, so you leave your paper and submit it. So this is a very wrong thing. So after modifying your answer, so then immediately you have to cancel the first one. Okay, you have to keep in mind all these points. Now let's know some more tricks to answer the questions in the comprehension passages. So first is that method that you should underline the content. So while reading, if you would underline the content and will give to each paragraph of the passage some one word or phrase, so it would be quite beneficial for you for answering accurately. Secondly, while dealing with the vocabulary test part, if you are confused between two words that mean the almost same meaning, follow this strategy. First, choose a word that has the same tense or parts of speech. Then, read the sentence with word in question by replacing the word you think is to be replaced there. So, out of the two, which makes the better sense will be your answer. This means after replacing, if the same word chosen by you is giving the answer to the context, so then it would be the right answer.